Hi, I'm Ad Professor Tom, and I talk about leadership, advertising, sales, and the truth. The last video I made, I spent a lot of time talking about fear of prospecting that salespeople might have. Another big fear is the fear of closing. It may sound like a foreign idea to some of you because we're natural closers as salespeople. But that's just because we've learned to overcome that fear. Many of us have to conquer it on a regular basis. We might steer into old habits and revert back to old behaviors that ruin the close. Think about it. We do all the background research even before our first meeting to find out about a client, how they're advertising right now, what types of venues they use or vendors they use, what types of messages that they have, how they are against their competition, where they rank in the community, what the consumer might think of them. Sometimes we even do focus groups to figure out exactly what a client might be missing so that we can go to them with ideas. We go and have a meeting. We have several meetings sometimes depending on the type of industry where we learn more about what we thought we learned apart from that client. We do a complete needs analysis so we can learn more about their objectives. We take great pains to analyze those objectives and take it to a team to pull qualitative data and research that helps craft the story why they need to buy from us. But many salespeople freeze in their tracks at that moment, especially if the client doesn't seem very warm yet on the idea of working with us. We have to learn to overcome that fear of getting to the close. And here's how you do it. Take a look at how you're compensated. If you have an hourly wage plus or a base salary plus a commission, or maybe your straight commission, depending on how your compensation plan goes, you can always divide by the amount of hours that you would work in a year and find out what your hourly wage is worth. If you believe you're worth more than that, bump it up. If that means it's $20, $30, $40, $50 an hour, who knows? Take a look at what you believe your hourly wage is worth. And then take a look at the amount of hours that you spent working on that client or that prospect to make them a client. It gets very easy to spurn yourself into going toward the close when you know what kind of work you've put in that might just be for free just because you didn't ask. So take a look at the money that you are putting on the table by not asking for the money. And that will help you overcome your fear of closing.